Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's hard level difficulty puzzle, and it's called Tale of the Okapi by Philip Bloom, aka Glum Hippo. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply to the framed 9 by 9 grid, where each row, column, so each row, column, and 3 by 3 box thereof, well, basically of the framed 9 by 9 grid, must contain the digits 1 through 9 once each. So normal Sudoku in this the framed 9 by 9 grid. Spaces directly outside the grid should be filled with numbered rooms clues. A numbered rooms clue, X, indicates that the digit X is n steps away from the clue, where n is the first digit seen inside the grid. So for an example, say we had an 8 here and a 4 here. That would mean that 8, which is the numbered room, must appear 4 steps away from the clue, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is n. So this is where the room is. So that means 8 has to be there. So I think the room number is 4. And then 8 it has to appear in the room 4, in room number 4, which is why it's the number room. I believe that's what it means. Anyways, well, that's how it signifies. But basically, whatever digit is outside of the grid must appear n steps away inside the grid from the first, where n is the first digit seen. So again, if this were 8, this were 4, this 8 has to appear 4 steps away from the clue, which is here, inside the grid. So that's how numbered rooms work. We also have the given clues are X-sum clues, and they give the sum of the first X values seen from their vantage point, where X is the numbered rooms clue. So this would have to give the first 8 digits seen in this direction, which obviously would have some problems here, right? Because you'd have 8, 4, and 8 already adding up, and this must add up to 16, which is obviously not going to work. But basically, we're going to have a numbered rooms clues in all of, not this one, all of these cells. And the numbers that are given that we have, I'm assuming this does not include this one. Yeah, this can't, I don't even know how that would be an X-sum clue. So basically, outside of the 6 that's given in the center of the box, these are all, so the given numbers that are outside the grid are X-sum clues, where X is the first digit seen, where X is the numbered rooms clue, I should say. So it's the first digit seen in the direction of the grid, but not in the grid itself, right? Because it's the numbered room clue. So this X for this sum must be here. The X for this sum is here. The X for this sum is here, etc., etc. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Oh, and one thing I should say, I guess, it also includes the digit itself, right? So therefore, this would have to be the first sum of the first 8 digits seen this way. So that would include this 8, 4, and 8. That's why we knew it was at least 20 for that sum already, which is why it's a little problematic about that. So just a clarification there. Um, and I'm gonna get started now. Let's go. Okay. Huh. Well, this is interesting. Um, 52, 16, 13, 15. I'm trying to figure out. So, okay, one thing about numbered rooms clues is unless the room number is a 1, or sorry, the digit outside is a 1. Unless the clue outside is a 1, you can never have 1 be there. Um, but I don't know if that tells us too much. One thing we know though. Okay, so what are the breakpoints for like maximum and minimums? Minimum, I don't think there's a breakpoint. Oh, no, there is a breakpoint. Okay. So for the numbered rooms clues that are next to the X sum clues, you can't have 1, right? Because the sum of one digit is 1. It's always going to be 1. For 2, the max sum you could have is 2 and 9, which adds up to 11. So you can't have 2 in any of the numbered rooms clues that are next to X sums. 3 can be up to 3, 9, and 8, which is 20. So for 13, the minimum. So for any number, well, okay. So for 20 and under, the minimum is 3. What is the maximum? Well, let's just keep looking at minimums. So for 1, it's 1. For 2, the maximum is 11, so the minimum sum would have to be 12 or above. No, sorry. It would have to be 11 or below. But we don't have anything 11 or below. For 3, you could be 20 or below. So that means this can be 3 in any of these numbered rooms for 13 through 20. For 4, it has to be at least obviously it's the one that could. For 4, you could have 4 unique digits or 4 with a repeat potentially. So, but the minimum would be 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 10. So anything above 10 works. So this is 4. And then it also includes, so 4, 7, 8, 9 is the maximum you could have. Because the first digit can be repeated. So 4, 7, 8, 9 4 doesn't include anything with a maximum. So 4, 7, 8, 9 is 28. So anything that's up to 28 can have a 4. So 4, 4, 4, 4, and the minimum, or the minimum amount for 4 digits is 10. So anything above 10 has to have at least 4. Or could have 4, I should say. For 5, the maximum, the minimum you have to have is 15. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this cannot be 5. This could be 5. All the so anything above 15 could also have 5. But 5 for the maximum amount is 35. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this could also be 5 here, but it cannot be 5 in the rest. For 6, the minimum amount becomes 21. So this could be 6, 6, 6, and 6. And the maximum amount for 6 could be 6 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is 41. So that means this could be 6. Obviously, this could be 6 also. And that's that. The minimum amount for 7 is 28. So anything below 28 cannot have 7. So above 28 could have 7. So this 6 and 7, this 6 or 7. And then 8. Sorry, it would be the maximum amount for 7 would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 7. So 4 through 9 is 39 plus 7. 39 plus 7 is 46. So anything below 46 can go to 7. So this cannot be 7 here, and this can't be 7 here. 8. 8 has a minimum of 36. So anything above 36 can have an 8 as the number, as the x. And then 8 plus 8 would be 9876543 at max. So that would be 44 plus 8, 52. So anything with up to 52 can have 8. But to have the maximum, what's the minimum? Minimum is 1 through 8, so it's 36. And then 9, minimum would be 45. So this could be 8 or 9, this could be 8 or 9. But I'm pretty sure this can't be 8. And the reason why I know this can't be 8 is, again, to add up to 52, you have the 8 by itself, and you would have to have the maximum amount of digits adding up, right? 9876543, which adds up to 44. 44 plus 8 adds up to 52. But then that would guarantee a 1 is here. And therefore, 1, it would say that 8 and 9 has to be in the first position, which it cannot be. So therefore, this cannot be 8. It has to be 9. The first 9 digits add up to 52. So that means the digits 1 through 9, excluding 1 digit, plus an extra 9. So 1 through 9 adds up to 45, plus an extra 9 is 54. 54 minus 52 is 2. So this has to be a 2 here. So what does that mean? How do you add up to 49 with 8? Can you add up to 49 with 8? I don't know. That means you're guaranteed the 8. So 8 digits trying to add up to 49. You have guaranteed 2. So the maximum you have is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with another 8. So 4 through 9 is 39. 4 through 9 is 39. Plus 2 is 41. Plus another 8 is 49. So this could be 8 or 9 here. That means, okay, so since this is 2, this has to be 3, 4, or 5 here. If it's 3, that's not going to work because you have 3, 2, and 3 adding up to 8 only. So this cannot be 3 anymore. Can it be 5? If you have 5, you have 5, 2, and 5, which adds up to 12. So the remaining 2 digits must add up to 3, but you already have a 2 in the row. So it can't be 5. So this has to be 4, 2, and 4, which forces this to be 5 here. Right? That's 10, 15. $41. So you will necessarily exclude the 2 and the 4. So can this be 8? I don't think so. Right? So the remaining digits here would be 39 if it excludes 2 and 4. This numbered room clue cannot be 1, 2, or 9. So it's 3 through 8 here. That's fine. 2, 4, and 5. If we're missing, if we have 8 here, that counts all of these digits plus an extra 8, which would be 45 minus 2 and 4, which is 6. So it's 39 plus 8, which adds up to 47. So that doesn't work. So I think this has to be 7. It can't be 6. If it's 6, we are missing at least 2, 4, 5, and 1, right? 45 minus 2, 4, 5, and 1. That would be 12. So that's 33 plus 6, which would be 39. So it cannot be 6. It cannot be 8. This has to be 7. And we are counting all of these. So 45 minus 11 is 34, plus 7 is 41. So that's satisfied there. Oh, this can't be 8 here either. If this were 8... Oh, no, it could be. This could be 3 and 1. Okay. So this 7 cannot be in 2, 4, or 5. It can't be in 1 because it would say that 7 has to be the first position, which is obviously not possible with the X, with the numbered rooms. So this is 3 or 6. Which means 7 has to be either here or here. We don't know which. So this is satisfied. So this is done. This essentially is done. This is done. Remaining digits in row 9, we have 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 7 cannot be any of these because of the numbers rules. This can't be 1 because it's not going to be 1 as the clue. This cannot be 1 here. 2 or 4, 5. So this has to be, could be 3, 6, 7, or 8 here. Hmm. So again, this could be 8 if it's missing 3 and 1, which would mean 9 would be here. You'd have 4 and 5 being there. That could work. So what happens if that's the case? So, okay, let's go down that path. So we have 8 there. That means it's missing 3 and 1 there. Because 45 minus 4 is 41 plus 8 is 49. So 8 has to be in the second spot. So this would be 8. Oh, one thing we know, yeah, about this is 8 or 9, guaranteed. Because in the second spot is 8 or 9. But if we had that, again, this is 8, that makes this 8. This has to be 3 and 1, which means 9 has to be here. So that's 9. This cannot be 3, because that would say 3 is in the third spot when it's in the first spot. So this must be 4, which makes that a 4. How does this add up to 13? We have 11 already, so then this would be 2. I mean, it seems fine right now. This can't be 3 or 8. It's 4, 5, 6, 7 there. That seems fine. Whatever digit is 4 is here. Okay, again, this would not be 3 or 8. We'd have 4, 5, 6, 7 here. I mean, this looks kosher right now. Remaining digits in box 1 are 5, 6, 7, 8. No 5 here. This cannot be 5, 4 away, so this is 6 or 7. Ooh, that's interesting. This is a 6, 7, 8 triplet. Huh. Therefore, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, which eliminates 4, 5, 6, 7 in the rest of the box. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 8, 9 as the remaining digits, and 2 cannot be here. This can't be 8, because 8 has to be one of these two, so this can't be 8 here. Remaining digits in column 3 would be 1, 3, and 9. Huh. So would this work? If you had 6, so 4, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 is 21. Plus 4. 21 plus 4 is 25. But then we'd have an extra 6. So this does seem to work. What about if we look at this? So this is looking like a path where it's going to work. So let's look at the path where the other path, essentially. Okay, say this was 9. So we'd have 9 here, 9 here. We have all the digits, so these digits plus 9 adds up to 49. So that must mean that we are missing a 5, right? 49 minus 9 is 40. 45 minus 40 is a 5. So this would be 5. 3, 5, and what add up to 13? It would be 5 and 5. 4, 5, and 4 adds up to 13. Well, I guess it could be 4, 5. So this would then be 4, which would mean 4 has to be in the 6th position. So we only have 2 scenarios, actually. So this is either 5 or this is 3. That's interesting. 4 and 5 add up to 13. This would have to be a 1, 3 pair, and this couldn't be 1. So you'd have 1 and 3 there. So again, either way, this cannot be 5. Because it would have to be 9th position here, which none of these can be. So I think this has to be 4 either way, right? We tried 3, 5, and 5. Doesn't add. You can't. You have duplicate 5s in the grid, which is not allowed. So this has to be 4, 5, 1, 3, adding up to 13. Interesting. So 5 can't be here. It must be pointing to 7 or 9 here, if that's the case. So this cannot be pointing to 4. It's pointing to 3 or 5. If we have 5, it's just going to be way too big. This is 5 and 9 already, and then you'd have 1 and 2. You'd have 2 and 6 at minimum. So this cannot be 5. Therefore, this must be pointing at 3, which makes that 7. And 3, 7, and 7 add up to 17. And that doesn't work. So therefore, we've disproven that 9 cannot be here. Okay, there we go. So this must be 8, which makes this 8. This must be missing 2 digits, which add up to 49 minus 8, which is 41. Sorry, 45 minus those 2 digits must add up to 41. So again, this is 3 and 1, because 1 cannot be here. This can't be 3 or 8. This is saying 9 has to be in the 3rd spot, so this is 9. This cannot be 3 in the 3rd spot, because we have 3 in the 1st spot, so this is 4, which makes that 4. To add up to 13, we have 4, 3, and 4. That's 11. 13 minus 11 is 2. So this is going to be the same. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. In the 4th spot cannot be a 5, so this can't be 5. This is 6 or 7, so this can't be 5 here. 8 has to be one of these two, so this can't be 8. 5 is one of these. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, so this is 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Again, we tried 6. That doesn't work. Because 4, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 adds up to 21. Plus 4 is 25. If we had a 6 here, we would have to have a 4 here to add up to 35. So that doesn't work. So this is 7, which makes this 7 here. So that means 7 cannot be any of these. This can't be 7. This is a 6, 8 pair. This can't be 6 then because of the 6, 8 pair in the box. And so this is right now 21 plus 4 is 25, plus 7 is 32. So these 2 digits must add up to 35. So it's a 1, 2 pair. So we have 1, 2 here, which leaves this as 3 and 9 in the rest of the column. 1, 2 eliminates 1, 2 in the rest of the box. So we have 3, 8, 9 here. This 4, 5, 6 eliminates 4, 5, and 6 in the rest of the column. So this is 7. So we have 4, 5, 6 in the 7th spot. Remaining digits in column 2 are 1 and 6. Okay, so then 35 is done. 13 is done. Hmm. If it's 3, that this is highlighting, then this would be 9. 3 and 9. Can this be 4, adding up to 25? 4 and 7 add up to 11. 25 minus 11 is 14. But either 6 and 8 or 5 and 9 add up to 14. So that's no. So this cannot be 4. What about 5? What about 6, actually? So this can't be 4 here. So what if this is 6? If this is 6, then this becomes 6 here. This is 1. So these 3 add up to 14, which means these 3 must add up to 11. And I don't think that's possible. 11. You can't have 9, obviously, because 9, 1, and 2 is the minimum for with a 9. So this is 3. So the first 6 digits then are 17, which means the remaining 2 is 25 minus 17, which is 8. Well, you can't have 1, 7, you can't have 2, 6, and you can't have 3, 5, so that's not going to work. So this can't be 6 either, so this must be 5, which means 5 is there. These 5 digits add up to 25. 5 and 7 is 12 already. These 3 digits must add up to 13 then. You could have 1, 3, and 9. 6 cannot be with 9, but it could be 6, 3, 4? Right. So either way, we know 3 has to be one of these two. Right? Because 5, 7, this is 5. So 5, 7 is 12, plus 1, 3, 9 is 13. 6, 3, and 4 add up to 13. 6, 9 already add up to 15, so that's not valid. Remaining digits in row 1. We have 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously, this can't be 1. It cannot be 5 here, because if this were 5, that would say 3 or 4 is in the 5th position, or 5 is in the 5th position, and 5 is in the 1st position, 4 is in the 7th position, and 3 is in the 9th position. So this can never be 8 here, because 2 is in the 8th position. Can't be 5, so 6, 7, or 9 here. Okay. 5 eliminates 5 from being here. If you have 3, that means this would be 9, because that's in the 9th position. 3 and 9 is 12, so you'd have 5 there. If you have 4, that would mean this is 7. 4 and 7 is already 11. But I think that works too, right? 17 minus 11 is 6. So the remaining 2 digits here that are left from the 4 must add up to 6, and it would be 1 and 5. So either way, that would be 5. And if this is 5, I don't think it works. 5 would mean 5 has to be in the 6th position. So 5 and 6 add up to 11. And we have 3 digits adding up to 17 minus 11, which is 6, but we don't have 2 or 3 available. So this has to be then 3 or 4 that it's looking at, which means it's 7 or 9, which means this is guaranteed to be a 5. Huh, interesting. This can't be 6 because of 6 in the column. No 6 here because of 6 in the column. So this is 5. If this is 7, So it could be 3, 9, and that would then be 4. So that's possible. 4 could not be in the 9th position. It would have to be 4, 7. So 4 would be in the 7th position. But you'd have 4, 7, 4 here. It would have to be, could not be 1 and 4. It could be 2 and 3. So that could work. Huh. Okay. This is done. 49 is done. 26. So if this is 5, that would be 5 and 3 guaranteed. 5 has to be one of these 3 cells here. Ah, so this cannot be 5. Interesting. So, if this is 3 and 9... Well, 3 could be in the 7th position, too. Huh. Okay. Hmm. So it could be 373. Maybe we should figure this out, I guess. Hmm. So obviously, these digits cannot match. This is saying it's in the 3rd or the 6th position. And this is saying it's in the 7th or 9th. Oh, could be matching if that's 7. Huh. Interesting. But no, because then if it's 7, they would have to be 4 both. And then this would be 7 away. This would be 3 away. And 4... Okay, actually, yeah. You would have 4, 3, and 7 there. That adds up to 14, and a single digit doesn't work. So it cannot be the same digit. 3 cannot be here. Oh, so then, okay, so 3 cannot be here. So since 3 can't be here, if this is 3, this has to be 9. So we either have a 3 here as the 9th, or a 4 here. That's interesting. So if this is 3, this is guaranteed to be 9. And 4 would have to be there. So because 3, 9 adds up to 12, plus 4 add up to 16. So then this would be 4. If this is 4, it cannot be in this spot. It has to be in the 7th spot. 4 and 7 add up to 11. So 16 minus 11 is 5. You can't have a 4 in the set to add up, so this would have to be a 2-3 pair. So this is guaranteed to be 2-3. So 4 has to be either here or here in this column. 3 has to be here or here in this column. Let's fill out the remaining digits. So I guess it's everything, right? Oof. Okay. This cannot be 5. That's a lot. We just know 3 has to be one of these 3, and then 4 has to be here or here. Okay, so what are these digits? 1 through 8, no 5, no 4. can't be 1 because it's not a single digit there. Not helpful. Okay. What about this? If we look at this way. If this is 4, that would mean this is 3, and then this would be 4 here. So that's way too small. 4, 3, and 4 add up to 11. So 4, again, if this is 3, this is 9, this is 4. If this is 4, that means 4 has to be in the 7th position. So for 4 to be, 4 has to be one of these two spots. If 4 is here, that would guarantee that 4 would have to be in the 3rd spot, but that doesn't add up to 24 because we have 4, 3, and 4, which adds up to 11. 24 minus 11 is 13, which a single digit has to add up to, which is not possible. So this can't be 4. If this is 5, that means this has to be a 6 here because 5 can only be in 4, 5, or 6 position. So if we have 5, that means this has to be 6, which makes this 5. So 3 cannot be in the 9th position. So this must be 4, 7. So this must be 4 here. And this is 2, 3. Can this add up to 24? We have 4, 6, and 5 here. That's 15. 24 minus 15 is 9, so this would be 1 and 8. So that could work, that being 1 and that being 8. So this would be 9, that would be 2 and 3. So that is possible. Okay, what about if this is 6? If this is 6, that means this cannot be 6 because that would say 6 is in the 6th spot, which it can't be when it's in the 1st spot. So now 6 is in the 3rd spot. So this is 6. 3 has to be here. 4 cannot be here, so 4 has to be here, which makes this 3, 9, and 4. Okay, so the first 6 digit must add up to 24. We currently have 6, 3, and 6. That's 15. So the remaining 3 digits must add up to 24 minus 15, which is 9. Well, we can't have 1, 2, 6 because we already have a 6 in the column. No 1, 3, 5 or 2, 3, 4 because of the 3 and the 4 in the column, so that does not work. So this has to be a 5 then. So this must be 5, which means we are pointing at the 6th cell, so that because 5 cannot be in any other cell besides 4, 5, and 6. So this is 6, which eliminates 6 in the rest of the row. That means 7 has to be in this 6th spot too. So this is 7. That eliminates 7 from being here. 6 is here, 5 is here. So 3 has to be one of these 2 digits. This cannot be pointing to 3. This must be 4, which makes this 7. So this must be 4. Interesting. And then, so 4, 7. This has to be 2, 3 as a pair to add up to 16. And this must be 4, 7, and 5. Add up to 16, so this is 1. So this cannot be 1 or 7 here. No 1 or 7 here. In the rest of row 1. So 6, 8, 9 as a triplet. That means 4 has to be in the 7th spot here. To add up, again, we have 4, 6, and 5. That's 15. 24 minus 15 is 9. So these 2 digits must add up to 9. It's 1 and 8. 8 can't be here, so this is 1, which makes this 8, which makes that 9. So 1 eliminates 1 here. That's 6 and 1. This cannot be 4 here. This is a 3, 9 pair here. So this adds up to 25 with 13 here and 12 here. So this is done. This is done. Again, 5, 1, 4, 8 is 13 plus 11 is 24. 16 is satisfied. 17 is satisfied. We just have the 22 and the 26. Okay. Remaining digits in box 3, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 9. No 9 here. We have a 4, 6, 8 triplet in row 3. That eliminates 4, 6, and 8 in the rest of the row. So we're guaranteed a 4 here. And this cannot be 4 then. We have a 6, 8, 9 triplet in row 3. Remaining digits of box 2 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. No 4 here because of 4 in the row. No 7 here because of 7 in the column. No 1 here because of 1 in the row. Okay. $22. So if this were... Oh, that's interesting. 5 cannot be in rows 2 or 3. In positions 2 or 3. So this is either 4 or 6. If this is 4 only, we are guaranteed a 4 here, a 4 here. That's 8. Plus 3 is 11 at most. 22 minus 11 means a single digit here has to be 11. So this can't be 4. This is 6. So this must be a 4-6 pair here, which eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the box and row. So this can't be 6. This is 8. This can't be 8. It's 6. Eight or 9 would be 8 or 9 and 1. So this cannot be in the 8 and 9 position. It must be 3. So this has to be 3 here, which makes this a 5 we're looking at. So no 3 here, no 3 here, no 3 here. This can't be 1 because of 1 in the box. Remaining digits of row 7 are 2, 6, and 8. Right? And this can't be 6. This can't be 6. Where is the 6 in row 7? It must be here. That means this can't be 6 here. Where's the 6 in row 1? It has to be here. We have an 8-9 pair in column 2, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the columns. This can't be 8, it's 2. This can't be 2, it's 8, which eliminates 8 in the rest of the box. So this 1-9 pair eliminates 1 and 9 in the rest of the rows. This can't be 9. This is 8, which makes this not 8 here. That's 9, which makes this 8. So we have these add up to 13. The rest of the 2 digits must add up to 13. So it's 4, 9 or 6, 7. And this is 7, 9 as a pair, which eliminates 7, 9 in the rest of the row. This can't be 9. This is 3, which makes this 9, which makes that 3. So no more 3 here. Again, this is 4 and 6 then, with 7 and 9 to add up to 13, with the other 13 to add up to 26. So we have a 4, 6, 4, 6 pair, which means and this can't be 9. This 9 eliminates 9 here. So this is 7, this is 9, and 4, adding up to whatever this is, 26. 5 and 5 is 10. 4, 3, and 9 is 16, which adds up to 26. So that's done. So 4 eliminates 4 here. So this is 6. This is 4. That means 6 is in the third position. So that's 3. This is 2. No more 3 here. No more 2 here. So we have 6 and 4 and 6 and 3 add up to 19. So the remaining 2 digits add up to 22 minus 19, which is 1 and 2. So 1, 2 eliminates 1, 2 in the rest of the row. This can't be 1 or 2. It's 5, which eliminates 5 here. So it's 7, which makes this 5. That means this can't be 5. That's 4. This can't be 4, 5. It's 3 and 7. So this is done. And now the rest we do from normal Sudoku. We have 2 and 7 remaining in column 7. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the row. So this is 2. That's 7. No 9 here, no 8 here, no 5 here because of digits in the row, no 4 here. Remaining digits in column 8. We have 1, 3, and 6. This can't be 6 because of 6 in the row. Remaining digits in row 8, 2, 4, and 5. And this can't be 4, 5 because of 4, 5 in the column, so this is 2, which eliminates 2 from being here and here. Remaining digits in column 4. We have 1, 8, and 9. So no 8 here, no 9 here, because of 8 and 9's in the row. This can't be 6 because of 6 in the row. We have a 1, 2, 3, 8. Actually, we have a 1, 3, 8 triplet in row 5, which eliminates 1, 3, 8 in the rest of the row. This can't be 1. It's 2, which makes this 1. That eliminates 1 here, so this is 9. That means this can't be 9 here. This 9 eliminates 9 here. So this is 3, which makes this 8, which makes that 9. 3 and 1 eliminate 1 and 3 here, so that's 6, which means this can't be 6 here. 6 eliminates 6 in the rest of row 6, so this is 5, which makes this 4, which makes that 6. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 1 and 8. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 3 and 1. That leaves this digit as a 5. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 4 and 5. Remaining digits of row 6 are 2 and 7. And it's pretty broad. Remaining digits of row 4 are 3 and 4. This can't be 4 because of 4 in the column, so that's 3, which makes this 4. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 7 and 3. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 2 and 7. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 1 and 2. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 9 and 8. And 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 1 and 9. And that's the solution. Yeah, not too bad. The logic was fairly straightforward. The execution... yeah, I would say probably about hard level. It's a little bit easier than hard level, but a little bit more harder than challenging level, I would say. Overall, very cool. Nice interactions between the X sums and the numbered rooms clue. Yeah, overall, I think just a well done puzzle. Nice job, Glum Hippo. Hopefully you're a little happier because of that. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.